Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and look, we're going to be opening here today these awesome, cool new The Batman action figures. These are, I believe, 12-inch figures, so they're big. You'll notice how big they are in comparison to my hand. Now, this exclusive 4-pack with this Batcycle is available only at Target for what you see here, and it comes in this really cool set. We have the Penguin, we have Batman, we have, well, Batman Unmasked, and then we have Selina Kyle, which, well, I guess, so Bruce Wayne is how they have it marked here, but obviously it's still Batman, which is his mask off. And then Selina Kyle, who is Catwoman. Oop. And we're gonna take a closer look at this incredible new 4-pack with the Batcycle. So guys, you're not gonna wanna miss this. So before we get started, if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think of these cool new action figures, and if you're excited about the movie The Batman, which comes out March 3rd, I believe. And yeah, give us a big thumbs up if you like Batman, if you like these action figures, or if you love Super Channel G. So what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
What is up, Vince and Gigi?
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Gigi.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
So tight. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Congratulations on all your success.
Congratulations on everything.
I will see you on the TV on
Super Channel G. Yeah.
God, is this great!
Alright friends, so welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G, and we're going to be taking a look at this incredible new Target exclusive 4-pack, the sticker going right here, of the Batman brand new 12-inch action figures. These are from Spin Master, or made by Spin Master I should say. I bought this at Target, and I was so excited to find this, especially because it had so many cool action figures in there. And so again, it does say the Batcycle, and Bruce Wayne plus Selina Kyle, Batman plus the Penguin, and really this is just unmasked Batman, because to truly be Bruce Wayne, he wouldn't be walking around giving away his secret identity. But nonetheless, this looks really cool. Can't wait to get it open, take these out, and we're gonna take a look at the back over here. Again, look at this beautiful logo right here, and there's who's in here again. Look, there's a kickstand right there so I can put it up, and yeah, look, even the lighting. And I wonder if these action figures actually will stand freely like this, or if they have to be supported, but nonetheless they look really awesome. Look at how we have unmasked Batman right here straddling that the Batcycle, and a pretty good little action pose right there for Batman. So the only funny thing is we have Penguin right here, and he's the only one that doesn't look like he's standing next to him. It looks like there was a separate picture and he was just photoshopped in, but maybe not, but sure does look like that. Alright, so let's get this open, and there's other figures that that you can get, like for example, the Batman and Selina Kyle individual ones. You know what, let me see if I have them real quick before we get started. Let me just set this up, give me a second. Well, here are the other ones, and it looks like they may be the exact same figures. Now, they appear to be slightly lighter, perhaps, but that just might be because they're behind this plastic, and so we'll take a look at these individually later on another video. But and also we did get all of the action figures that are the smaller variety. Well, I take it back. There's one more 12-inch action figure, and this is the one where the wings expand. Look at that. So, not the wings, but the cape right here, the wingsuit. I guess it does say wingsuit Batman. And then, after that, we'll also be opening the smaller action figures, and I'm like, wow, they look pretty awesome, actually. And since I've already gone this far, there is a Walmart exclusive right here that has the Batcycle and exclusive figures. And it's a couple more. I'm like missing one, and it's not this one, but I'm sure you'll be excited to see. Look at that Batmobile. And wait, what is this? So that's cool. But and then one other Batman action figure, at least for now. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Take a look at this, and let's get it open. And I didn't see a write-up in the back. I was hoping to say something besides just the Batman exclusive figures. Outside of that, and no, it looks like there isn't anything besides Spin Master and the Batman. Too bad. And too bad there's no Riddler, at least yet. So, let's get everybody out. And here we are. Snip these little plastic parts. Oop, it's not Terra's cape. I didn't even realize it had that. Very thin one. And doesn't extend very far beyond, but very cool. Interesting. Let's get everybody out. We'll just start by having everybody already taken out of the package. And wow, look at that. How's this attached? Okay, this one is a tighter tie. There we go. And attach one other place. Like here we are. It's like the bottom and the top. Very cool. Alright, let's start with those. Set this aside. Set this Batcycle aside. It should have this kickstand right here. Let me zoom on in here. Let's start off with Batman, of course. And so let's take a look at this head sculpt. Let's see how he moves. And so right here there is a hard crease that maybe we'd be able to sand down. Look at that. That's alright. Overall the head sculpt looks pretty good. Got the eyes right there. There is a little bit of paint bleed. You'll see that right there. A little bit of rough edges that definitely could use a little bit of sand down. The head goes this far back and forward, which isn't a lot. Doesn't really tilt too much side to side. Definitely turns pretty well. There we are. Let's see. The mold looks pretty cool. I like how it definitely, when it catches the light, it kind of shines. It's kind of like almost like a gunmetal gray. But depending on how the light catches it, definitely grays out. Okay. All of these, like his utility belt and all the other accessories, are definitely black. The arms come out to a 90-degree angle. His elbows bend in to almost a 90-degree angle. Look at that. And his wrists turn. So all this is awesome. It's got great articulation on this action figure. And then let's see. Looks like, unfortunately, we are not able to turn it at the elbow. I thought we were going to be able to, but I guess not. Unless it's just really hard. I'm turning it, it feels like it's gonna, like it's not supposed to. So if it is supposed to, I don't want to turn it and crack it off and break it. So just letting you know it goes like this, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it goes back and forth. Okay. As far as the legs, we do have the joint that looks like that, so we can bring it forward. We can bring it only that far back because it hits right here. But it does go out. We have knee joints that don't turn either, it just goes back and forth. And no other joints outside of those. But pretty good articulation, like for example, no waist joint and no ab crunch. But on figures this big, this is pretty awesome as far as for the mobility and the articulation. Look at his boots. Let's see, I was like, do we have any peg down here? No, peg hole, no. But it is interesting how it's like in kind of indents in like that. The mold, the sculpting for this action figure is really awesome. Look at this little detail, little texture for his little pockets on his utility belt. Look at his bat symbol. And then, don't know yet, but it looks like he might be able to take this off and use it as a weapon, but I don't know if that's just speculation. And then right here, where this comes and attaches to the cape, it's pretty cool. The cape is really thin, and also thin back here so it doesn't extend out, but I guess that's also why we have the wingsuit Batman. So let's see about standing him up and making him look like the leg keeps bending at the knee pretty easily, so hopefully it's not loose. And let's see if we can make him stand like it shows in this picture. It actually shows him like with legs bent a little bit. As legs spread. It's like opening out like way too easy, because look, just barely touching it, so it may keep it from holding its pose. Sorry, I'm leaning over and look at that. I have this up. Turn the head a little bit. And that should be kind of like it. The only problem is, look, it won't hold the leg pose if we start to push it out. So that is a little unfortunate. Okay, we can lean him forward a little bit. And overall, that's kind of cool. So we'll leave it at that. Otherwise, we'll just stand him up normal. I was like, let's try to make it look like the picture, but we'll stand him up normal with a strong pose for now. Okay. Well, we may as well look at the Batcycle, because this is one of the main reasons why we got this in the first place. So, let's take a look at this and like, what's rattling? The back wheel, back tire. And interestingly enough, this wasn't attached here, which I thought it might be because they just put those little tabs in there that turn. But it looks pretty awesome, actually. Decent amount of detail on here. This wheel rolls pretty well. How about the back one? It rolls pretty well too. It'd be kind of cool to paint this chain right here, and then that gear, and some of these other pieces. That would look cool to really make it pop. But overall, this sculpt is pretty good. Look at that. Sculpt is pretty good. And I know he's probably not going to like sit like ridiculously well on here. Let's put this down. And I don't even know if his hands are going to be able to grab on here pretty well. I don't know. So let's find out. Let's see, let's bend the legs. Let's put them right here. I'm like, well, it's not terrible. It's actually kind of cool. Sorry, look at that. Now, I'm sure we can get the pose just a little bit better, but I was like, I'm just curious. How well could we get this? Oh, I still have that little piece of rope that it was tied on with. Have to fish that out of there. But this part's a little crooked. You see, it's not aligned with the tire. So I'm like, how is this attached on? There we go. And as far as this little piece of rope, I can get this out of here. There we go. All right. Pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's look at Selina Kyle. So for Selina Kyle, let's get a little closer again. Let's take a look at this head sculpt. And clearly she wears wigs in the movie. But I'm like, I don't know if her hair was actually longer at some point, or that was just a wig, because they've shown her with different color hair, but also what appears to be this hair longer. And too bad this one is Selina Kyle and not with the Catwoman mask or ears on. So let's see. I was like, okay, doesn't turn at the waist, but it does tilt a little bit more on the head. It goes not too far back and forward, but it does turn all the way. The shoulders do not go completely around straight because it does hit this, so they have to go out. But it comes up, out almost to a 90-degree angle. We do have elbow joints, and these do turn a little bit. Look. with ease. So that's what makes me think that the other one didn't. The wrists do turn. Got a pretty good sculpt, because look, I'm trying to make this look like it's interesting how we have those like dimples right there, but it's cool how this is supposed to look like texture, like clothing, like leather. And then the knees do bend pretty well. As far as the hips on this one, they do feel kind of loose like the other one, but maybe not as bad, but still. And then look at these really tall boots, they look really cool. She doesn't have where it's like indented here as bad as Batman's, but overall pretty good head sculpt, pretty good sculpt overall. I'm like, what is this? Like, can I even get this off? Try to get it off with a scalpel, but I do really like the way this looks. And then as far as the back here, well, they're making it seem like you can bend the leg pretty easily. I know it still stand. Doesn't look like it, but arm down, looking to the side, and then hand on the hip. But it doesn't look like it's gonna hold that pose. Looks like it might have been assisted, but who knows? That's still pretty cool. And put her right on over here. It's just too far away. There we go. That looks pretty cool. What do you think? Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to our last two action figures. And that would be Unmasked Batman. Bruce Wayne with his face with the covering right there where his eyes are, so that the mask does appear to go black all the way to that part. And then Penguin. Let's take those guys out. Let's see how that looks. Well, let me back up a little bit. Looks like without cutting this, I'd have to open this whole thing up. Do I want to? Yeah, why not? There we go. And it's like, what does the tape look like in here? Oof, it's broken right here, so don't cut yourself. That's you trying to do that. Okay, very cool. And then it's attached at multiple places. So give me a second. Okay, sorry, I hit the thing with my head right after I paused it. So we're able to get this out here. Now I just gotta cut out Penguin. Put these little plastic tabs removed. Put that right there. And there we go. Take him on out, and let's get our other Batman. Let me not accidentally cut his cape. Okay, very cool. Man, moving my hand across this, I don't know what I did, but it sounded like E.T. Oh, it's because his hand's still stuck. There we go. Alright, there we are. Let's get a lot closer. Selina fell. Probably fall again. But let's take a look at Penguin, and then we'll take a look at our other Batman. So, look up close right here. Man, he's got the scars all over his face. Look at that. Okay, good. You heard that click? It's because the head wasn't ready to turn yet. So there we are. The head does not move a whole lot, and it's actually pretty tight on there. You hear that squeaking? So it is pretty tight on there. As far as the arms, they do turn all the way around. They come out to almost a 90-degree angle. It turns at the shoulder, but not too much there at the elbow. The wrists do turn. He's got his suspenders and his tie right there. And his collar's popped open a little bit. The legs do come out to what's essentially a 90-degree angle. They don't go back beyond that because it hits right here. The knees do go to what would be a 90-degree angle as well. And then it does definitely come that far in right there that you can see. Okay, look at the pants. Kind of like almost like this corduroy deal going on here. And it's pretty cool as far as the legs moving. Man, we can definitely get them coming out like that. And then it feels pretty loose opening up like this. So these action figures may not hold their stance very well if we have to do more than just have them open straight up like this. Because if we go like this, I feel like it starts to drift down. And then, see. Either way, let's see, how do we have him in the back? The back, he's leaning back and he has his arms forward. I don't know if that's necessarily how we'd want him. But anyway, I'm pretty sure he's not that athletic of a dude, so we'll have him just standing there like this. Just with a simple stance and bringing his arms forward a little bit because I did like the way that looked on the back. And let's take a look at our unmasked Batman. So it looks like it may be the same mold overall as the other one with just a different head sculpt. So give you a quick look. The arms will appear to do the same thing. They hit right here, so otherwise they might go a little further beyond 90-degree angle. And then of course it hits here when they try to turn around and move around there. His doesn't move at the elbow really either. The wrists do. There's nothing to turn at the waist. You got pretty strong joints right there at the hip. And it actually, I was trying to push the legs down and they bend at the knees instead of the legs coming down. There we go. That's pretty good. As far as them opening sideways, it does open a little bit too easily. Forward and back, it is nice and tough. With his boots, the suit, everything. I'm pretty sure that this is the same action figure except the head sculpt and the cape does look the same also. But pretty good job on this head sculpt. Especially because even though these are 12-inch figures, they're more basic. And for example, how detailed they would be with like the McFarlane toys, which are also 7 instead of 12-inch, but these look pretty good. I'm like, too bad they don't have them unmasked on the small one, because I'm like, well, this is Selina Kyle, but and then who knows, the other action figure in this line might be the same as the other one, but this one with the cape and the accessory back here, so that might be the only difference.
Time to fly.
And then of course it speaks, has 20 phrases or more. But pretty cool. I do like this set. It looks pretty awesome and pretty good variety for what it comes with. So look at that. What are your thoughts? I think it's pretty awesome, guys. I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think of these action figures and if you're as excited as I am about the new Batman movie. And give us a big thumbs up. So check out our YouTube channel for more great videos like this, and stay tuned for more action figures from the Batman coming soon. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching Vincent GD's Super Channel G. Peace.